What up, guys? I'm back. I wanted to go over the types of scenarios that you summon Magician of Black Chaos Max, but first, quick change to the deck profile. I'm running 2 Rod now. Took out one of my Eternal Souls to put a Rod back in. Again, I went back to the idea that the ratio, whenever you want to see exactly one of a card or a type of card in your hand, you run 5. And so I want one normal summon. Every opening, I want to be able to normal summon one card. And so I run the 2 Rods and the 3 Diviners because I want to see one of both of these in my opening hand. Ideally, Illusion of Chaos can add Rod, but generally I want to make sure that I get as many specials as I can, and so I generally want to use it to add souls if I don't already have souls. Um, sometimes I'll add Apprentice Illusion if I already have Herald in the hand, because that just kind of opens up more plays. Like that opens up the Ultimaya Crystal Wing play, opens up the Beatrice play if I don't have another way to get Soul Servant into the graveyard. Um, so that's really what I want to have to do, and so I think 5 is perfect. Um, and that's you need to open one of these if you're going to summon this guy, because basically, in order to summon Magician of Black Chaos Max, you need a way. You need a way to, you need him in some form, and so that's you get him or Diviner. You need some way to get your secrets to your hand, and so in this case, it's going to be the Rod or the Preparation of Rites. Then you need some way to get Dark Magician into your hand, which usually Rod Souls combo is going to get you there. In this case, I'm using the Advanced Ritual Art to get me there. And so you'll see this first scenario pretty quickly. Obviously, this is standard stuff. Prep gets you Illusion of Chaos, which gets you Rod. I'm going to put back the Upstart because I have Advanced Ritual Art, so I'm going to keep the Illusion of Chaos, all standard stuff. Now, this is normally where you'd end up, right? You end up here, and normally you end up with these 3, and so you're going to use this to stack maybe something like Magician's Salvation. But I'm going to stack Secrets instead because I have Chaos Max in the hand. And so you'll see as we play out here, Soul Servant draws me 2. I end up drawing another Preparation of Rites. I didn't need it because, you need Dark Magician and one other monster, so you can use technically Dragoon to summon your Chaos Max. You don't want to. You want to keep your Dragoon. But I already have, if I have Illusion of Chaos, I have the 2 monsters necessary. But this Preparation of Ice is nice because it's going to add me another Illusion of Chaos, so that's great. You're gonna have the discard fodder anyway, though, with Dragoon. So ideally, this was the nuts hand. When you have Advanced Ritual Art like we did, you get Illusion of Chaos, and so you're setting secrets and passing, and then boom, first effect, return to the hand, Dark Magician, and then you can go into your secrets. It's not ideal. You prefer to maybe have Eternal Soul or something to be able to do that, to get to him, just so that they can't, I don't know, Dark Ruler or do something stupid. So um, anyway, but yeah, that's ideal. And then of course you tribute the Anaconda, and just in case you need to back it up, you've got Dark Dragoon backing it up, and of course next turn we're getting Apprentice Illusion Magician, which doesn't do much, but by now, I mean, with these 2, you're not really coming back from that. I don't know what they're going to do. So, anyway, here's second scenario. So, second scenario again is you need a way to cast Max. Again, we open with it. It's not going to be that common. I think you get to summon Chaos Max somewhere between 1 out of every 7 and 1 out of every 10 hands. That's if things go well. So really, 1 out of every 10 is probably closer. But that's okay because I think it bricks about, certainly less than that. Maybe 1 out of 15, 1 out of every 20 times. So it's a pretty good ratio. And I like opening it. I seem to, even in testing, even when I get hand trapped, I open it. It's fine. I can usually use it as discard fodder or whatever. I haven't actually. You don't have a ton of bricks. 5 bricks, you're generally likely to open 1, maybe 2, but usually you can play around with that in the deck. So here's the next second scenario. I should just preface with, if I saw this hand in an actual game, the best play might be to just hit Red Eyes Fusion, use Prep to add your Illusion of Chaos to add your Dark Magician to hand, and then set this guy with a Red Eyes Dark Dragoon on the field. Um, because with Dark Magician in hand, you can use the first thing as discard fodder, refuse, and then use your second illusion of chaos as the second discard fodder, if you want to, and then um, roll the dice. But we like summoning this guy, so let's roll the dice here. We're gonna use illusion of chaos, and now watch what I do. Um, I use Soul's effect, discard both of these bad boys after Illusion of Chaos, and draw the nuts. I draw Herald, which, obviously fantastic. Just really in this case, I'm just getting a second. Uh, I need it for some of its other stuff. I don't really need the ritual part, but and then of course, it's whatever it adds is going to be discard fodder for Apprentice Illusion Magician. And so you see, I get advanced ritual art because if I'm gonna, I want to maximize the chance of drawing Illusion of Chaos again next turn, so I can discard that fodder. And now she gets me to Dark Magician, right? So I needed a way to Dark Magician, great. And I opened with these two, so great. And so now, in this type of scenario, I drew the nuts. So I'm gonna play it safer. You could have gone Ultimaya, got set this, summoned Crystal Wing, and then sent those two away to summon your Anaconda, but we're going to go the safe way. We're going to go the Beatrice way. In fact, the Anaconda route might be better, or the Crystal Wing route might be better because it just gives you an extra negate, but um, I don't know, this way. You really only need Dragoon and Chaos Max. You don't need the Crystal Wing necessarily. I'd almost rather have the cards because my negates of this. So this is why I like the cards more because, either way, I'm stopping him this turn. And all I want to do is make sure that I OTK him next turn. So the negate from Dragoon sends Soul Servant. And so next turn I'm going to get 3 more cards, right? And this wins you the duel right there. Circle, Call by, and Apprentice Illusion. That's enough to win you the duel. You win that duel. Next turn. So again, here's the final way. This time I did not open with Chaos Max, but again, you need a way to get to Chaos Max. In this situation, it's Diviner. And you're like, well, you could grab Illusion and then do Illusion stuff. You absolutely could. Maybe that's a safer play because you can advance Ritual Art it and it's going to guarantee that your Anaconda goes off. Um, but in this situation, I don't know. I don't mind the risk. I have a Soul Servant, so I have a way to get to um, to get the draw 2 later. And so let's roll it. Obviously, I use souls and I'm summoning Dark Magician Girl. Why not go for the nuts, is the question you ask here. If this gets hand trapped, you're just going into Anaconda and it's fine. But it's not, so... oh. What did I do instead here? Oh, maybe... Oh, yeah, no, this isn't a Chaos Max play. You could have made one, but this is a different play. This is if you want to practice the Ultimaya play. Yes, and then you set your advanced ritual art, and so I did make the smart play. And so you go into Illusion of Chaos, and yeah, that's what I was doing. So just look at this scenario here. This is your end board. Who's breaking this? Negate 1, negate 2, negate 3. And we haven't even banished for our 2 cards. Yeah. So then we have this guy next turn. Okay. Who's breaking this board? Even if you break this board, which, like, honestly, I would love it if this board got broken because that means it's good, good Yu-Gi-Oh. Now I hope that it's not broken with an absolute, like, unbreakable board on their turn, but if they use all their resources to break this board and get slight control back, that's a good duel. I love that. I mean, next turn you're using this. Let's see what we draw. Did I draw? Did I draw for turn? No, I just kept this board. But yeah, so my favorite Crystal Wing missed the Wind Witch engine. Got you, um, got Illusion and got Red Eyes Dark Dragoon. So it's one of those things where um, you know this deck can produce some pretty awesome boards. So again, keep testing, guys. Excited to see what you guys figure out. But yeah, anyway, hope you enjoy the tutorial of Sony Chaos Max, and then of course another great board that you could get in this deck. Again, as you can see, I've been testing a lot up here, so hopefully more helpful videos to come. Until then, Yugi for the win, always.